I like getting filled. You still have hope, don't you? I did. I sure did. I like getting filled. I guess my type would be big men with big suits. Cause I like getting face fucked. Because year after year, I sure do love getting face fucked in the Game Awards. Always. I always do. I like getting fucked by men at the Game Awards. I was on call watching it with Black Josh.
Was blind, but now
He ripped me the fuck apart. I get it. Having hope isn't so fun. It's not fun. It's not fun. As of late, we haven't been getting a lot of AAA action. Nothing to grind about. Nothing to play. Nothing worth to play now to wait on something you can't say you're excited to play or see. It's a silly thought. And that's silly to say. That's very silly to say. I think we've seen enough to see what the gaming scene is going to look like in a couple years. Modern AAA games is irony manifest. You'd think a AAA gaming company with all its money is going to develop a game that you can play and enjoy. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Who would have fucking thought? A game you can play? Who needs to go into specifics of the crappy crap games? Who needs to go into the specifics of the crappy crap games when we all know the song? High-end prices for nothing. Or games being copy-paste. The game slaps the game aesthetic without the aesthetic, open world without the world, and expects you to pour your time and money into the chump shell. How much brain power does it take to see something is wrong when a game jam by the indie scene laps your culturally appropriate, hand-holding, transaction line dumpster baby? That of which made you shut down your fucking studio. Sorry to get political, but gaming is a spectrum. But it has very few commandments. It has 3 commandments. 1, it lives up to its name. This game says it's X. It should be X, not Y, not Z, or PP, or poo-poo. 2, it's a game that has its own idea. A game that obviously can take from others. Obviously, that's not the point. Obviously, a game can have inspirations, that's how games are made, but it will tinker or decorate itself to where it's its own idea. Own identity. Number 3 is the most important one. It is for the gamer to be able to game. The gamer can game uninterrupted, no pay to win, no clunky, unpolished crap deterring the fun, no sign-ins. No sign-ins at all. I fucking hate EA for doing. All AAA companies break these commandments, 1, 2, or all. How many games are ruining their name? Tossing the concepts they had before, promising they're the same game. How many games are carbon copies of each other? Being either A, gloomy world with hardcore mechanics and spoon-fed plot. Spoon-fed plot and no environmental storytelling? Or B, Fortnite. And how many of these companies are going to ask you for more cash for the game you paid high dollar for? Obviously, we're waking up to this and have been giving our well-deserved love to the indie scene. It really makes you think what you really need to make a game. Do you need suits and ties talking to the dev team as to why the character needs to be a quirk chungus? Do you need $1 million to make a game that you can play for days? Do you need to credit card checkpoint your game to make cheddar? To make cheese? Shaw didn't. Hornet didn't. Bless her heart, look at her.
Shaw!
Say it again.
Shaw!
Say it again.
Shaw!
One more time.
Hello!
Fucking bless her. Just because you can add a bunch of toppings of shit to your burger doesn't mean you're gonna like it better than a simple cheeseburger. They forgot games could be simpler and can make money. Ubisoft, Assassin's Creed Trilogy, Rabbids. Bethesda, old Fallout, Skyrim. EA, Sims, Titanfall. The games, when you really think about it, were a little bit more linear. But because they were a little bit more linear, they kept priority and focus on what makes the game. Which leads me to the graph I made. This graph represents how dumb and stupid AAA games have gotten and how it makes my nuts cold. And this graph is showing how lit and awesome indie games have been pushing lately. And looking at this data, it shows the conclusion of the rule of the indie. And the indie scene will probably achieve greater lengths, because one thing I'm not BSing is that indie is only gonna get better. We have better tools, we have better engines, more tools, more information on game creation. More power means more capabilities for the indie nation. More capabilities of the indie means more and more further milestones. Nature learns to heal when it needs to. When a demand is needed, the supply always satisfies. Side thought, I wish AAA games just gave some IPs for grabs, you know, when it hurt. Like, what I mean by IPs is like, IPs for grabs if they really can't see themselves using the character for anything instead of doing fuck all with them. Like, I don't know. Like for example, like IPs that we'll never use ever again. You know, like but keep in their vault anyway. I know it's very Wojak for me to say, but let's just cut off the middleman. You know, like come on. I'm just saying what everyone wants. I mean, you'd think it'd be nice, wouldn't it? I mean, you wouldn't mind it. Like, what if a AAA company, after experience and background check, would give like an indie studio an IP to fuck around with? You know, I mean, look at Banjo. You know, I mean, look at Banjo. They fucked him up. I mean, what can be worse than a fat Banjo? How much damage can you do to a fat Banjo? You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, look at Banjo. They already made him fat and round. You know, like, I can't see how that can like flop. I mean, they can't lose. You know, they really can't lose. I mean, what about Ness? That's a great example. What about Ness? You know, Ness. You know, what if Toby Fox, another dev made an Earthbound game? You know, is that neurodivergent? Am I short bus quality now? I don't know. You have IPs that will never fucking come out, and if it does come out, it's gonna be fucking stupid. So fucking, I don't know. It was just a thought. It's just, I don't know. I want to, fuck it. I don't know. Okay. Anyway, I don't fucking know. All right, your game. GG's. Ugh, come on, come back.